Important Softwashing health, safety and regulatory information. There are some government regulations regarding the use of Softwashing biocides, which are important to know. Hi, I'm Ben from Ben Softwash. In this video I'll show you how to ensure your Softwashing business operates within government guidelines, how to use Softwashing chemicals safely to avoid harm to yourself, customers, general public, animals, plants and property, the implications of using non-approved Softwashing chemicals, and where to find full details on the Softwashing health and safety regulations. Softwashing is the application of specialized biocides. Softwashing biocides control the growth of microorganisms such as algae, lichen, fungus and mold, enabling the cleaning of exterior hard surfaces. Softwashing biocides are regulated by the UK Control of Pesticides Regulations 1986. These regulations state that any person who uses a pesticide shall take all reasonable precautions to protect the health of human beings, creatures and plants, to safeguard the environment and in particular to avoid pollution of water. For their own good and the success of their business, Softwashing contractors must work safely with Softwashing chemicals. Softwashing contractors must follow COSH guidelines in the UK and the Good Practice guidelines in the Irish Chemicals Act. These guidelines are designed to help contractors educate themselves in the safe and professional use of Softwashing chemicals. Now we'll look at some basic safety precautions when working with Softwashing chemicals. At all times, keep Softwashing chemicals away from children, animals, customers and the general public. Store Softwashing chemicals locked up in safe locations. Always wear the correct personal protective equipment, PPE, when using and handling Softwashing biocides. Examples of workplace safety. Erect hazard signs. Be aware of trip hazards. Barrier off the working area, preventing unauthorized access. Protect people, animals, plants and property from chemical spray drift and spillage. A ground sheet should be used to contain any spillage of Softwashing chemicals. A Softwashing contract has a responsibility to familiarize themselves with all processes and systems necessary to ensure compliance with the regulations. Ensure they only use Softwashing biocides approved by the HSE in the UK and the PCD in Ireland, and are compliant with REACH regulations. Ben Softwash biocides comply with all Softwashing legislation when used in accordance with the product labelling and instructions on our website. REACH stands for the Registration, Evaluation, Authorization and Restriction of Chemicals. REACH regulations outline the correct application techniques and environmental release categories for biocides. Ben Softwash biocides comply with all REACH regulations when used in accordance with the product labelling and instructions on our website. COSH is the Control of Substances Hazardous to Health. UK Softwashing contractors must comply with COSH regulations. Visit hse.co.uk for full information. The Irish equivalent to COSH is the Chemical Agents Regulations 2001. Visit hse.ie for full information. Important. Using unapproved sodium hypochlorite for Softwashing is illegal in the UK and Ireland. Most sodium hypochlorite is approved for only use in swimming pools, milking parlours and other uses that do not include Softwashing. We asked the Health and Safety Executive, the HSE, and Irish Pesticide Control Division, PCD, to clarify the legal situation. We asked them, is it illegal to use an approved product for a use other than the specified use in the conditions of approval? Is it illegal to alter an approved product by adding dishwashing soap or other additives to change the characteristics of the product? They came back with a resounding yes, that is illegal. You can read their full responses on our Trade Tips blog. Ben's Blackwash is legal and fully approved as a specialised sodium hypochlorite Softwashing biocide. Where to find the latest health, safety and regulatory information. The Health and Safety Executive, HSE in the UK, the Pesticides Control Division, PCD in Ireland, the Health and Safety Authority in Ireland, REACH regulations, I wish you great success in your softwashing business. Please visit bensoftwash.com to learn more and download a free Softwash contractors pricing guide.